Hello and welcome to my second video as promised, and like I said, I bought some currency silver as I usually do these days. I paid more than I would in the UK, that's for sure. However, this is the type of stuff that's kind of harder for me to find, as in I never get it. Don't know why that is. I guess with Australia being so far away and with it being one big island, there's no reason for it to leave Australia. So yeah, what did I get in this currency silver? I'm going to start off by saying I bought florins, shillings, sixpences, threepences, bought some nice stuff. Thankfully, I bought these at the same place, so Shield stamp coins. You can see how nice some of these coins are. He turned around and said to me, he's like, I'm selling it by the weight. And but you're allowed to pick out what you want. So I was like, challenge accepted. Some of this stuff is, look at that. Look at that. There's certainly value within this. I've already spoken to a customer of mine. He's agreed to take 20 to 25. He's happy. I've already sent him a video. Unfortunately, it got corrupted. I don't know how it gets corrupted from your phone to your laptop. That's never made sense to me, but I'm not very good with technology. I'll be the first to admit it. He was more than happy with these coins. So there is a third type. So most of the coins are this. Look at that. Look at that. Lovely. That's really lovely. It's a shame they're not uncommons. Not uncommon. I always do this. That's a card game. Name. They're not uncirculated. Unk in card trading is uncommon. They're not uncirculated, but they are very nice. Very, very nice. A lot of people would be happy to own one of these. Look at that one. Look at that. Wow. Got poor lighting as well, so there is three types. So you've got the lion and the kangaroo, you've got some of these are fantastic. Really like that. It's a really simple but really powerful design. Two country standards one. You've got the coat of arms. I've only got one of these in this section. I had another one, but it was too much rub for me to consider it worthy of this pile. So yeah, one customer's ordered 20 to 25. He's certainly happy. So I charged him $4.50 a coin, £4.50. He's happy to pay it. I said to him, I'll charge between £4 to £5. Not all of them are in this condition. These are the best that I picked out. So I also bought 7 of these. 1927 florin. So Houses of Parliament. I got offered these in different grades, so these ones cost me more than I like to pay. That's for sure. But there's money in them for me, and the markup is pretty healthy for me. I'm moving more and more away from bullion and that side of things, because I was finding that firstly the community hates you because you make money off it and you can just buy it from Europe. I've never said otherwise, but I tend to cater for the small people who they can't afford to pay the postage, which is what, 20 odd euros. Shame about that. I'm moving away from that and moving more into this because I like the coins more. This is what my mother got me into coin collecting with. So it was these types of coins, not necessarily silver, but it was the historical side of it, and I do enjoy that. Lovely toning there, love that. I always forget with these, they're from side to side. So yeah, it's a no-brainer for me to move into this. I've got the suppliers, not many people can supply it, because you need the knowledge to know what you're buying and selling. That's not to put people down, it just takes longer than bullion. So I've got other ones, but fortunately that's nice shimmer. So the sticky bit in the middle wasn't playing ball. So yeah, I bought a load of florins, 7 of these. I bought 3 of these. These are very interesting. I didn't even know Australia had these. Turns out they had them for 2 years. So the 1937 and 1938 crown, one had a mintage of 1 million, which was the 37, and one had a mintage of 100,000, which was the 38. Just under an ounce in terms of silver content, and they're sterling silver. So he actually gave me a discount on these and what he charges the dealers. I just said to him, I was like, look, I'm not entirely sure if I can move these for a profit. Would you come down slightly? And he was like, yeah. He wasn't too bothered about coming down. Firstly, he probably buys these very close to spot. Secondly, I'd actually gone over budget, so the budget was about $1,500. I went over that, which is, it is what it is, you know, like sometimes you got to buy the deals when they're there. You know, like sometimes I'm on the hunt for stock and the stock just isn't there. It isn't there for me to buy, or it's not there in terms of the price I need, or it's not there in terms of the quantity I need for it to be viable. And on this occasion it was, so why not take advantage of that? It only worked out to maybe a couple £100, which, okay, to some people it's a lot of money, but in this game it's not a lot. Unfortunately so. I wish that I could get stuff in cheaper. It wasn't all high value, but that's the nature of the beast when dealing with coins of intrinsic value. You're always going to be having a higher outlay. So that's number 2. This one's number 3. Again, I picked through these. He let me pick through pretty much everything. Like he was like, oh, I'll come around to the back of my shop, and we went through a lot of things. Really nice man, actually. Really, really nice man. So yeah, I've separated into like some oddities, some Kiwi stuff. Some of the nicer stuff I've split. That's nice. Look at that. Very nice. Very, very nice. I've seen these. They sell for good money. Like, you go all over Melbourne and they will sell you these. They're not cheap though. They certainly are not cheap. The smaller you go, the more pricey they tend to be. I've got fruppances. So these are nice. You've seen that on the Kookaburra coin I showed in the last video. I've got sixpences. So I think I worked it out per gram I bought. It was a fair amount over spot, put it that way. But again, if other people can't source this stock, the price is what the market sets. It's not what I define. So I got to go out and I got to identify the market price, and it tallied up to there being money left at the end of it for me, which is why I'm in the business. Now, I'm not just a dealer. I do collect some stuff. I have pulled 1 coin from this pile of 1.5 kg. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. It's a shame this side's weaker, but that is a stunning coin. Absolutely stunning. I said to Tony, the guy who owned the shop, it's like, this is in the wrong pile. He's like, yep, probably is, but my loss is your gain. So he was happy to sell at the price. We agreed the price. We shook hands on it, and that was it. So I'm glad to see that wherever I've been, apart from the one hiccup, the Melbourne Mint, which actually someone contacted me about. Someone who's quite prominent in the Australian market. Apart from that, like, usually it's an industry where your word means a lot. So if you say something, then that's final. You know, absolutely fantastic. This is my one. I'm keeping this. You know, everything has a price. Don't get me wrong, but I think I'll keep this for my travels across Australia. So I do have other stuff. So this was like I don't want to say the worst bag. Technically it is the worst bag, but they're not bad coins. You know, they're good enough for me to shift through. Though I must say, anything that was a shilling size, a sixpence or a threepence, I bought, and then I shifted through anything that was a florin. So the florin was important to me. So anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully I will upload one sooner rather than later on this occasion. Take care, people. Bye.